The Fall Guy is a movie that definitely exceeded and probably around matched my expectations. It was a movie where the comedy wasn't the best. While it was still funny, it wasn't the best comedy in the world, but it was great to see a standalone movie with a great cast just be not be part of a franchise at all. It had good directing, it had cool action sequences. I thought it was cool. My name's Joel. I'm with Gmail.
Hey.
First trying to riz me up. And today we're going to be talking about The Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling, aka
Woo!
me.
Wait, what? Who was me?
What? Gmail, what do you think of the movie?
I liked it. End of review.
Thank you for watching, guys.
But yeah, I enjoyed like the plot. I feel like it was a decent plot, and it was good to see like an original story, not based on anything. Like that's kind of hard to see. Shame it flopped in cinemas though. So rest in peace, original movies.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
enjoyed all the action sequences, and it's like good to see a film about films. Like nice seeing stuntmen being respected because really cares. But I'm not gonna lie, but it's nice
yeah.
to see
I
something about them now.
Yeah. I think my favorite part of it was probably the cast. I think Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt worked perfectly together. They had a good comedy on screen. They had a good love story. And I think I would say Aaron Taylor Johnson isn't the greatest bad guy villain. Like, for example, in Bullet Train, he's kind of like a villain in Bullet Train, but he's almost written as a certain protagonist in a way. You want him to succeed. You're rooting for him. While in this movie, he is the bad guy.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say it's his best role to be in, but still, Aaron Taylor
Spoilers.
Johnson. Spoiler alert.
You just
Um,
spoil the main plot line in the
it's
movie.
been out for like 3 months now or
Yeah, but
something.
no one's watching. That's why it's doing bad in the box office.
Okay, spoiler alert, guys.
Thanks for telling him afterwards. Well,
Yeah. Ryan Gosling in any movie is just brilliant.
oh yeah, he was. Oh my
He's
god,
literally me.
for real.
Yeah. I feel like some parts of the comedy went on a bit long. I remember there was this door scene where he's trying to get in the door and they take about 30 seconds of him just trying to break down this door in different ways. And it's just like that, it's not funny and it's not, and it goes on way too long.
I enjoyed the cast as well. I really liked Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling. They had some good on-screen chemistry, and like Emily Blunt's pretty hot. Yeah, I really liked
Good
that part of
review.
the film. Ryan Gosling is also
Oh,
pretty
yeah, bro.
hot.
Yeah,
So
man. I
hot.
am Ryan
Oh,
Gosling.
yeah, he's so hot.
The Gmail, what didn't you like about the film?
I didn't like the Young Blood cover of a song used in the background. Really took me out of the
Oh,
film. Like,
yeah.
oh, is that Young Blood? I just started violently vomiting in the cinema. Like, my ears started bleeding. It really took me out of the movie. And it was a pretty cool scene as well. Like some high stakes action going on, and Young Blood's in the background.
Bro does
Ew,
not like young blood.
ew, the hell, real yucky, cringe.
I would say the action and the stunts were cool. To be fair, if you're making a movie about stuntmen and action and stuff, you gotta have good action and good stunts.
Or else, like, no point in the movie. Just like kill yourself at that point, mate. If I were you.
Yeah. I also why was Aaron Taylor Johnson bad again? Like he wanted to kill Ryan Gosling because why?
No, you just really want to like push him to the limit with his stunts. Like it turned, I don't know why he wanted to kill him. I can't remember. I can't lie.
Yeah, it was a bit like I get that it's a movie. Oh, it's a movie. I get that it's a movie, but is it really? Is the plot really that the bad guy just really wants his stunts to look so real that he actually wants it to be real? I don't know. That bit almost just like I came out of cinema and I know the explanation that they gave, and I was just a bit like, damn, it wasn't the greatest explanation, but I also can't think of a better explanation for a movie like that. So
The
I can't
film's
really
still in
fault it too much.
cinemas.
It's still in cinemas. Wow.
Yeah,
Oh my God. We're recording this on the 26th of June. Do you want to go right now?
say less. It's in Stoke Odeon. Pull up.
Bro, I'm only 3 hours away. I'm on my way, bro.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. But yeah, the movie, I do like that they took a risk of releasing a unique movie. There's not many times
Um,
nowadays where you actually get to see that.
sorry to like ruin it for you, but it is loosely based on the 1980s TV series called The Fall
Okay.
Guy.
Yeah, I know that. It's kind of like a mini reboot. in a way.
Damn.
It's not like they took, I wouldn't say it's on the same level of taking something like Harry Potter and rebooting it, nor is it on the same level of taking Karate Kid, which is probably like around the same age, and rebooting it. I know Karate Kid has had several reboots since, but this almost seems, I don't know, I'm not from the bloody 1980s, but
Wait,
I've
what?
never heard of the Fall Guy before. Have you heard of the Fall Guy before?
No, I just checked Wikipedia and found out.
Yeah, so it's not like they took them one of the biggest money-making franchises in the world and were like, let's make a ton of money out of this. Only people in the 1980s who watched it, enjoyed it, and wanted to see a reboot of it went to go watch it for those reasons. I feel like, and I feel like that made up a small section of the people who watched it. A lot of people watched it because it had a good cast. People found it funny. It had a okay, good write-up. Yeah, so I feel like even though it is not a 100% unique movie based off nothing, it didn't seem like they were making this movie as a cash grab because it had a good name.
Yeah, I feel like it was like made with like passion and love.
Yeah. And did Emily Blunt or Ryan Gosling or anyone in the cast have anything to do with the making of the movie?
I assume they're like co-producing, but I'm not too sure.
I
Let
think
me
Emily Blunt
check.
might have. I feel Emily Blunt might have like maybe produced it or something like that.
No, Ryan Gosling helped produce My
Oh, awesome.
Goat,
Yeah, me, literally me.
and then the movie flopped horribly in cinemas.
Yeah, I don't think it should have flopped.
It needed 300 mil to break even in box office, and it only got like 185 mil.
But is that domestically though, or is that globally?
I think that's like globally.
Yeah,
No one
check the
watched this
global.
film, bro.
Really, I didn't think it did that bad. I didn't realize it did that bad.
That's like it had like the perfect formula to go big because it has Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling. They're like still riding the coattails of Barbenheimer last year, and like it's just a nice action comedy. But no one went to see it for some reason.
What? I'm so. Oh, okay, so here we go. It grossed 45 million globally,
45? No, not that little.
but I don't think that includes the US. So I think that's just the rest of the world.
She's
Okay,
not
here we go.
very good.
So yeah, it had positive reviews, but it grossed 173 million worldwide against 100 around 100 to 150 million production budget, which doesn't include marketing either. And usually for a movie like a Pixar movie or an MCU movie, they'll usually spend between 100 and 200 million on advertising. So considering this was like a mid-budget movie, let's say they spent 50 million
But still, like
on
the
advertising.
advertising campaign for this was crazy. Like you saw the posters
Yeah,
everywhere, bro. Like the tube, the
yeah.
buses, the BFI cinema,
They're
everywhere,
still
man.
up. Like you still like go into London, you'll see on the buses like still pictures of the Fall Guy. So it is crazy how it had a good advertising campaign. It had a good cast. It wasn't a bad movie, but
Yeah, it was
people just
pretty
didn't go
good.
to watch it. Yeah. I don't maybe it's the economic environment. Maybe people just aren't spending much money on luxuries and going and leisure activities like going to the cinema as much as before. But on the other hand, you still have movies succeeding. Like Deadpool and Wolverine will probably do quite well in the next month when it gets released.
Like Inside Out 2 did like really good.
Yeah, so I don't know. It could just be that people, audiences are not only are the studios wanting to play it safe, but audiences want to play it safe just because why would they spend £10 to £15 on a movie ticket that could be bad when they could spend £10 to £15 on a movie ticket of a movie of a sequel like Inside Out 2 that they know will be enjoyable for their kids.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I wonder if this movie was released in 2019, would this have done better? And also, movies generally in summer months, like June, July, sometimes August as well, perform a lot better than movies that are released in other months. Usually, summer months and Christmas months, like of November, December, perform the best.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. But like, thinking this is like in the beginning of summer, so it should have been like a pretty good summer blockbuster. But I feel like Fall Guy, it would have like done like not done decently in cinema, and then like make up for the rest of the sales on DVD. Because like I don't know why I feel like this would do pretty good on DVD, but DVD's dead now, so it might make some money on streaming, but we'll see. Because I don't know how money
Yeah,
works on
really.
streaming.
Their last effort to make the movie make money is to sell it to Netflix for a couple 10 or 100 million. or something
Yeah.
like that. That will be their last way to push because this movie isn't very big on its merchandise. It doesn't have that many elements that you can turn into action figures and
Ryan
merchandise
Gosling.
it. Ryan, yeah, you could do Ryan Gosling, yeah, but other than that, what else are you going to merchandise exactly? I feel like that's something that, but in some ways, not it being not merchandisable made it feel like they made this movie because they wanted to make a good movie, not because they wanted to sell stuff.
Yeah.
So I do respect that. Anyway, I would give the movie probably a 6.9 out of 10.
I give it a 7.
Let's go. Like, subscribe.